Our parents loved us. We know that. But they learned from who? Their parents. So you can see a generational patterning that will occur even in families, how you were raised, how you were parented, how you perceive love, how you receive love. I work with a family, they didn't eat together, they didn't watch TV together, everybody was in their room all the time. So mom was very uncomfortable having children that wanted to be around her. She didn't feel comfortable hugging her children because she was never hugged. She didn't feel comfortable saying, I love you to her children because her parents never said that to her. That was the way she was parented. So, what does that mean? She has to learn a skill set. She had to work on some things within herself. Remember, what's not transformed gets transferred. So if I don't transform, I'm going to transfer. And you have some families, I work with a family who had high anxiety. They were able to track it back to great grandmother. She was a very anxious person. Grandmother, anxious person. Daughter, anxious person. Grandson, very anxious person. To the point where just going to school would became stressful to him. He would literally get up, get dressed, put his clothes on, eat breakfast, and then sit down and have a panic attack. And grandmother said, I used to do that when I was a kid. And my mother used to do the same thing. Okay. So parental fears and its origins are real. And the reason why we're bringing it up is because two things. It calls you to look into your past and predict the future. But what we want you to do is become conscious of it. Because right now it is a very unconscious parenting when we do that. When we function off of the way we were parented, the way our parents taught us, it is unconsciousness to us. We are not thinking. Unconscious parenting. So we want to become conscious, just like we talked about on last week, becoming a conscious parent. That being conscious parenting, becoming aware of what you bring to the relationship with your children. That's what a conscious parent is. I'm conscious of what I'm saying, what I'm doing, how I'm treating my child. That's my facial expression, my voice, my physical presence, my proximity to them. All of those things factor in. If you are a father who's 6'4" with a deep voice, you will intimidate your children to no end unintentionally. If you are the yelling, screaming, cussing, fussing type, you can intimidate a 2-year-old, 3-year-old. For those of us who have physical presence issues, my suggestion would be rather take a knee, sit down when you talk to your children. Either take a knee, sit down, or lay on the floor. You take the stress out of the room just from doing those things. Now, you may have been parented with your father or your mother standing over you, shaking their finger in your face. It does not work. Okay?